Chapter 50. She wants to accept favorable gaze. It was the weekend, and there were very few people in the Xiying dance studio. Yi Yi was wearing her dance costume and doing her best to perform the most perfect movements in front of the mirror. She still remembered Jie Yishan's dance moves in the dance class. It seemed to be casual movements, but when she danced, it was really too perfect. All the students looked at Jie Yishan with admiration, and she was no exception. Dancing was her weakness. She wanted to dance like Jie Yishan and receive the same kind of attention. The two of them were roommates, so she begged Jie Yishan to help her with her dance practice. She would be satisfied if Jie Yishan could learn a thing or two from her. However, she still couldn't imitate Jie Yishan's appearance. Her Yin Yabai figure appeared in the mirror. Yin Yabai rolled her eyes. "You're really overestimating yourself. Jie Yishan's dancing is really good, but not everyone can imitate her. This is called imitating others. Do you know how to imitate others? You don't mind it, but others will feel awkward when they see it. You should stop embarrassing yourself at Xiying Entertainment with your dance moves. You might as well go to the entrance of the market and do square dance with the aunties. You might be quite popular." Yi Yi glared at Yin Yabai. Yin Yabai rolled her eyes again. "Why are you glaring at me? I didn't say anything wrong. You're only embarrassing yourself in the dance. If I didn't warn you, you'd be embarrassing yourself in front of the whole class. You can't tell which is more embarrassing, right?" Yi Yi sobbed. "Yin Yabai, I didn't offend you. Why are you so vicious?" Yin Yabai wasn't wearing a dance costume. She casually performed two dance steps in front of Yi Yi and spun around twice. Although her dance wasn't as good as Jie Yishan's, she was still one of the best in the class. She retracted her dance steps and said proudly, "Did you see clearly? Go back to the furnace and study hard." After Yin Yabai finished speaking, the delinquents behind her didn't forget to praise the high and step on the low. Mocking Yi Yi, Yi Yi let the group of delinquents point at her with tears in her eyes. Seeing that she didn't resist, the delinquents also found her boring after a few words and left with Yin Yabai. 5 minutes later, Jie Yishan arrived. It was all Su Jingting's fault for pulling her along to do something bad even before they got out of the car. Jie Yishan touched her lips, feeling a little sweet. Jie Yishan was immersed in the bad things that had just happened and didn't notice Yin Yabai leading a group of delinquents out of the dance studio. When she arrived, Yi Yi was the only one there and she didn't seem to be in a good mood. Sorry. Im late Jie Yishan put her palms together. Sob. Yishan, you are finally here. Yi Yi threw herself into Jie Yishan's arms and cried. Jie Yishan was completely confused and only managed to coax Yi Yi to stop her tears. What's going on? Why is he crying like this? Jie Yishan patted her back gently. It's Yin Yabai. She said a lot of nasty things just now. Jie Yishan also knew that Yi Yi's heart was made of glass, so she comforted her. She really said awful things. You can retort, but don't take her words to heart. Yi Yi asked, Yishan, did you meet Yin Yabai on the way to the dance studio? Jie Yishan shook her head. I didn't notice. Yi Yi pouted and didn't say anything. All right, let's go for milk tea. How about your favorite mango flavor with pearls? Yi Yi nodded and was led out of the dance studio by Yishan. Jie Yishan sighed in her heart. Sigh. She was only 18 years old.